I have not played Minecraft in a very long time. So today I decided I was going to build a house completely based off AI generated images. That's it. I went to an AI generator and put in the word house. Nothing else, just the prompt house. And this is what came up. It's very simple, but that's exactly what I'm going to build. Just that. So if you are going to enjoy today's video, make sure to definitely smash a like and subscribe. It's completely free and it helps me a lot. You can always unsubscribe, but without any further ado, let's get right into the video. This design was quite simple, but I decided to not just use all black and I wanted to use mud instead, because it just looked better than having just the entire building black. So I'd use mud for these bits, and I use black for the fucking the walls. No, the walls with holes in them. The walls with big fragile holes and windows. Thank you. Jesus Christ, that took me a while. The shape of the house in general is very odd. It goes kind of, the front bit, but then there's a bit at the back that just goes downwards, and then it goes back even further to a white bit. And then at the front there's a little, I'm gonna say wooden, little shed area. I made it wood, but I don't really know. I mean, it kind of looks the same as the rest of the house, but it doesn't at the same time. It has kind of a more wood looking to it. I don't know. That's why I made it out of wood. I've realized AI generated images are really airy. Just the look of this one is really airy, and like the background and like how it's not really like, I don't know, it has terrible quality. It's very hard to like make it out properly. But I've also looked up a few other ones to see which one I would build. This one was definitely the most exciting, but the images are very, very eerie. Like these are them. I feel like the one, like this one right here, it's definitely very creepy. Like it's giving me kind of, I don't know, it's scary. Just how empty it is. I'm doing the bit here where it goes back just to the white bit right here, and then I'll have to build the white bit backwards because it looks like there is some depth between here, and then there's windows inside rather than just on the outside. I don't know how to explain it, but that's what I'm doing right now. Definitely a better idea to go with just the mud instead of all the black, because it would have looked much weirder if I went with all the black. I'm trying to work out the windows here because they don't look the exact same, but you can't really see that there's white there, but I'm gonna assume that there is some kind of white there, because I mean, I can't really see it, but I doubt the window would be that big. And now I just have to do the back, which we cannot really see, so I'm just gonna make it up as I go, really. I'm just trying to copying the whole idea of this place in general. I'm just gonna make my own back. The windows I found very hard to design here because I really didn't know what I was going for. I mean, the windows are kind of all over the place in this build, so I really did not know what I was going for. There was no real concept for windows, so I just went with it. It did look kind of shit at the end, but that doesn't matter. Okay, you won't see this side of the house. This side doesn't matter because you will not see it. All we care about is the front bit, and you're actually lucky you're even getting the back, because it didn't show me a back. I could have just assumed that it didn't even have a back and just not done it, so you're lucky you're getting a back. Don't even complain. The back of it's very white, but that doesn't matter because once again you can't see it. There's nothing to show me how to actually do the back, and instead of actually adding an inside, I'm just adding this yellow terracotta for the windows. So because in the picture the windows do look very yellow. I know that's because the inside's well lit, but instead of doing that, we'll just have yellow terracotta and it looks the exact same. You can't see any difference. It's just being smart, really, not lazy. I'm also adding the little, like, I don't know what it is, like steps kind of going down to the pool. And I'm going to use a method for the water. Well, it's not really, I don't want to do water because I feel like that's too boring, because the water in the image looks very, very blue. So I don't want to use actual water. So instead I use the method of glass. It didn't work very well because it is such a low depth, and I knew it wouldn't work very well, but that doesn't matter because it's still gonna work. It still ended up looking how I kinda hoped. But I definitely want to use this more in my builds because I think it's a really cool thing. I want to use it in survival mode especially. It just makes everything look so much cooler. Like instead of just having normal water, it just makes it look cooler. You know, it stands out more. It kind of like it gives it kind of a misty feel. Like it feels like there's kind of mist over the water. It's really cool. I don't know. I also forgot that I was meant to fill in the sides of the pool, but that doesn't matter. Simple fix. This bit is really the last bit I need to do. The rest is grand. The rest doesn't really matter. But this bit really, the pool, is basically the last bit. I'm just trying to fix it so that because the dirt, well, definitely the dirt would have to go anyway, but it ruined the effect of the kind of misty water, you know, the misty blue water. So yeah, and I think the different layers definitely makes it look cooler too, like the different colors. But yeah, once again, not how I was hoping it would turn out, but I knew it wasn't going to turn out very well anyway, so that's okay. But I feel like it does look better than normal water would in that section. We're basically done now. I just need to add the lanterns on the side. I added 2 since I felt they were very small on their own, and the ones in the image looked much bigger. And there's a little plant here, and you can't really see it. Like I'm gonna think that's a chair, so I just added a chair. And over here, it kind of improvising a little bit. Improvising? Is that just a word used in acting? I don't know. But here we go. There we go. That's my entire AI generated build done. It looks alright. I wanted to give it like I wanted to add a little bit of terrain, but then I got too bored, and uh we'll go back here. Anyways, it looks really good, I think. Well, it's kind of an ugly house, but that doesn't matter. I did the challenge.